Hi friends, it's Leslie from the whole shebang. I want to thank anyone who watched my first and so far only video on my new YouTube channel, and I want to thank you for anyone who contacted me. I'm going to get right into it. Today's video is about the Halloween 90% off clearance at Target and Operation Christmas Child, and basically how it's how easy it is to be generous when you shop at places like Target and get things really good deals. Okay, so just generally speaking, I've been shopping at the Target clearances for about 7 or 8 years now. I was a little late to the starting point. My kids were a little older when I started. They're now between the ages of 11 and 23. I generally got a lot of toys and a lot of kids items at the beginning. Now I tend to steer more for the home items and the home improvement items, and they actually do have a lot of that kind of stuff and the decorating things that you can do. So let me get right into it. The first thing I got, well, one of several things. I'm going to show you a couple things. This is an example. These were 30 cents. They were originally $3. They were 2 orange candles. I will put these on my Halloween Thanksgiving table, and they will be lovely, and they will be 30 cents, and I won't care when they are gone at the end of the night because they cost me 30 cents. Look for these kind of thing. It's a great thing to have. The other thing I got were these. I got about 10 of these, and I'm gonna decorate my Thanksgiving thing with them, and I'm going to use them next year as part of my Halloween. They are, I guess, gray, dark gray and light cream colored pumpkins. They're very pretty. They were 10 cents each. They were part of the dollar spot. I think they're fabulous. I love them. They're really soft. They're really wonderful. I think they're cute, and for 10 cents each, if I decide in a year or two that I don't want them, I'll put them in a bag and donate them. The other thing I got this year for $1.50, and I started doing this about 7 or 8 years ago. I would buy these pumpkins, real pumpkins, and then the squirrels would eat them, and I would have no pumpkins by Halloween. These are fake pumpkins. This one was originally $15. I got it for $1.50. I have about a dozen of these in different colors. I have white, green. I actually put black out right before Halloween, and the traditional orange ones. After Halloween, I leave out the 1 or 2 of the orange ones, the green and the white, for a more autumnal Thanksgiving type of look, and then I take them in the day after Thanksgiving. This was $1.50. I've had some of the ones I've had for 5 or 6 years, 7 or 8, 9 years. It's a great thing. I'm really thrilled about it. This one I think has a little dash, but I actually think it makes it look more real. I'm really happy about that. I also got these random cups. They were 30 cents each for anywhere between 10 and 8 cups. Again, one night when this is good for lots of different things, but some night when we're having people over for pizza or for whatever, I'll pull these out and I don't have to worry about doing cups at night. The other thing, I try not to buy too much candy and stuff like that, but I did do this last year and I'm going to do it again this year. These are Mighty Buddies. These are originally $5. I'm not sure if this is showing you right. Originally $5. I got it for 70%. The food items only go down to 70% off, so it's $1.49. And I will cut these things open. They're covered in, it's like a Chex covered in peanut butter and chocolate, and I will add something festive around the holidays. To me, it looks like a snowflake, and I make like a Chex Mix kind of thing with them, adding M&Ms, green and red M&Ms. It's really delicious and people love it. These were $1.49. My best find, what I was most happy with, was these bags of Starbucks coffee, which are originally $14.95. I got for $1.49 each. They are whole bean, which means you have to have a coffee mill to grind them, which we do, so that was no problem. I bought 8 bags of this and 1 bag of that. I got all the bags I could find. I do not drink coffee, but my husband does, and so this is a big savings. I figured just buying these 8 bags of coffee alone saved me $115 or something like that. Okay, so that was one of my favorite finds. I also got these bags of pumpkin pie M&Ms. Again, kind of the same philosophy. We have lots of events that we have to go to over the next 6 to 8 weeks, and pumpkin pie flavored M&Ms in a little bag is always like a festive little thing, or I'll put them in a dish or something like that. and bring them as a hostess gift. Always welcome. People seem to really like them. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin pie, which is why I got these instead of some of the other flavors, because if I got the other flavors, I would have eaten them. Pumpkin pie would be safe in my house. I also got these little things from Spritz. They were 20 cents each, and I think there's like 10 each. 10, but I'm not a big fan of the orange and black ones, but on the ones on the top are a light orange and a white. And Lily's birthday is coming up, and for like a birthday party, I might put some like candy in there, wrap it up, and give it as a gift. And I think that's a cute little thing to have. And this is the other thing I did get. I got these. Oh, I should have put them closer because it's hard for me to reach. I got these Halloween goldfish for $2.09 instead of $6.99 each. Now I'm going to show you. So one of the things you know when you shop is that you have to look for the things that have the Halloween theme. This package does have a Halloween theme. And there's a scarecrow on the side, and so I saw in one of the blogs, and the one that I usually go to is called Slick Deals. Slick Deals talks about what items are on sale. So I went looking for this, and because I know to do this, I also grabbed this one. This one, which they were saying one of them was 70% off. It turns out that this one is actually the one that was 70% off. So this was $2.09. I ended up getting 6 of these, and I'll tell you why. My son plays or rows crew for his high school, and they have a crew tent every Sunday from March 15th to the end of May. And we're required to bring things. And this would be a great thing for me to throw in as an extra for $2.09. I don't have to think twice about giving him a whole container of this. The boys will eat it without a question. It's peanut free, so I don't have to worry about that. And it is good until June 9th of 2019, so there's a very long expiration date. Don't have to worry about it. One of the things I wanted to then talk about next was, I'm going to go into my Operation Christmas. Oh, this was another thing I got. This was 59 cents. It was originally $5.99. Excuse me. And Lily and Anna will do this when Anna gets home from school. It's going to take them 5 minutes, but it's just, I buy these little art kits for them to be kept busy. I'm seeing some other things here. I also got these. Happen to love candy corn. I know candy corn is controversial. This is mini candy corn and chocolate peanuts, which is ridiculously delicious. And I bought 6 bags of these for 83 cents each, which I will either eat, hopefully not, or we actually have, Lily has an art event that I have to bring something to. I will put these in a big bowl. That will be my donation. The teacher will be thrilled. This I got because two of my kids both go to a big football school. It's football flavored candy corn, and it is chocolate, caramel, and classic candy corn mixed up together. I can't actually see what it looks like inside, but I'm imagining it's like as pictured on that picture. So anyway, this expires, I think it's September 2019. I will send this out to them because their team is doing really well, and this will be a great tailgating item. So that will be fun. Okay, so the other things to look for, this was something, I'm jumping all over the place and I apologize for that, but one of the things about clearance shopping for Halloween or any of these things is you have to know that you have to learn to look for the non-traditional items. For instance, about 3 years ago, I bought 5 of these. They were originally $9.99, I think, $6.99 maybe. I got it for 69 cents. I'm down to my last 2. Every September 1st, I pulled this out. We use it through Thanksgiving, and it's for 69 cents. I have hand soap in my powder room, which is great. This is another one. These were, again, you have to kind of think out of the box, as they say. These little guys were nutcrackers. I love nutcrackers. These were actually, I think, part of the Christmas clearance, but they are clearly Thanksgiving. So I got them, and I pulled them, and I put them in my Thanksgiving bins every year. This one is dated 2010. This one is dated 2012. So they're pretty old, but again, they were originally $9.99. They cost me 99 cents, and I'm thrilled, and I love them, and I put them up on my mantle every year, and that's great. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was buying things that you can then use later on, and specifically for the Operation Christmas Child. This is Operation Christmas Child, if you're not familiar with it, is an organization run by Franklin Graham, who is the son of Billy Graham. This is a box, which this year, because I do a lot of them, I usually do about 50 to 60, 70 boxes every year. It's hard to find 50 or 60, 70 shoe boxes. About 2 years ago, I think, that's when I started buying them. It's a deal to me. It saves me a ton of time and effort. I think it's 42 cents a box. Anyway, I wanted to show you some of the kind of things that I got put into my box. This is a boys box. I tend to do boys boxes. Girls are really easy to shop for, and because I have boys, I know that it's nice to do it for the boys. You can look on the website. It's Operation Christmas Child. It's running by Billy Graham. You can do that. But this is for instance, these books were originally last year, and actually they're in the dollar spot this year, or I guess it's called Bullseye Playground now. These books were $1 last year. They're little up on the shelf notebooks, cute little notebooks. I bought 50 of them for 10 cents each. I have a big bin of stuff that I put in my Operation Christmas Child for boys and for girls. I separated, and these were, I pulled them out. I'm going to put them in my boxes. This was a really old McDonald's toy I picked up somewhere. I may have been in the free box at a rummage sale. I'm going to put it in there. This lead bat balloon lantern I just got yesterday, actually, at Target. It was part of the Halloween clearance. It was originally $5.99. I got it for 59 cents. It looks like you make a little lantern in the back. Again, these boxes are going to kids in war-torn countries like Afghanistan, I always tell my kids, and some pretty tough places. So these kids don't have a lot. These were purchased at the end of the summer clearance. They were originally $4.99. I got them for 49 cents. They're Post-its. It might not be exciting to you and me, but for a kid in Afghanistan, that might be nice. This was something I bought. There were 6 of them for $1.99. They're individual Star Wars puzzles. Again, something that would probably be pretty thrilling for a kid, and especially a Star Wars guy. This is another thing that was part of the, I think, Easter sales this year. They were 29 cents for these little things of Vaseline. They have gotten more strict with what you can and cannot send overseas. This, you can no longer send lotions or toothpaste. You can send toothbrushes. For 29 cents, this is something that a kid might really need and want. These pens, I got about 100 of them for 15 cents each at Target at the end of the summer clearance. Back to school clearance, 90% off. And they were originally $1.50. I got them for 15 cents each. This was another thing that was probably from the Easter clearance. And these were originally $4.99. I got them for 49 cents. Again, great for a child who doesn't have a lot. You make these packages up not only knowing the child that you were sending them to, so you're kind of trying to guess more what the age of the child. The other kind of things I wanted to show you that I am going to be putting in boxes this year for a lot of the kids. I got a lot of these Star Wars underwear in boys sizes. I think I got primarily boys sizes. I think it was like 6 to 8, which is actually a good size. It's 4, 6, and 8. 4, 6, and 8 were the 3 sizes I got these in. And I got a lot of them. So they were originally $10. I bought them for $1 a box. Again, they're also a great thing to donate if you have, which my church always does, has a donation box for kids we've already had one for my son's school where they were donating new underwear, new socks, and a lot of, they were willing to take some older and previously used overshirts and things to keep them warm during the winter. But anyway, that was great. Like those, I already showed you those. This was a Lego set, and I bought about 20 of them last year at the end of, because it's Batman, I guess that was considered Halloween. At the end of clearance, these are usually $4.99, maybe $5.99 originally. I got it for 49 cents. I bought 20 of them. I don't know a boy in the world who doesn't love Legos. That's a little something for a child. And then I got this for 30 cents, actually part of the Halloween clearance. This was actually part of the Bullseye, which they are now clearancing down to 90%. So this was 30. I'm going to throw this in one of the boxes for a girl. This is an example of what you can do when you shop Target clearance. I bought these last year, so it would be July 2017. Just the cups. They were, I think, $8 for these. Cool Gear. They're actually kind of nice cup. And it's got a straw and the whole thing. So what I did was, and I noticed that they have green, you can't see it because I put the candy in it to demonstrate, but they've got green dots. And I thought, wow, that looks like that would be a cute Christmas gift. So what I did last year, and I will do again this year, is I got several of these and I put different candies in them. And then I tied them up. And at the very top, I put like a small gift card for Target or wherever, because, you know, it's just a little something, and I made it more festive. And then they have a cup to work with. I just literally pulled this out. I'm just demonstrating how soon. This was a whole set from the summer clearance 2 years ago. They were 90% off. I think they were 29 cents or 30 cents for a cup. We have lots of them. Here are other things. These are really more like thrift stores. Oh, well, this was from Target at one point. This is a dollar store thing. It's a notepad. It's 10 cents. When you see these, I know you're probably thinking, like, I don't want that crap at my house. But if you're going to be generous and do stuff for other people, and in my opinion, you should do nice things for other people. These are great things that kids really will think are great. It's got a little piece of chalk. That's great. This is a pair of pajamas that I got, and they were originally $12. I got them for $1.20. I'm going to put them in a bag. They don't really want anything. I think that's too. Some organizations don't want anything that is too Christmassy. While I would certainly argue this is a Christmas plaid, I think you could get away with it saying it's not. And for a little girl to get a pair of nice warm flannel pajamas, I think that's great. I also wanted to show you one of the things you really need to look out for is, I'm just checking to make sure here's some more underwear I got, actually. These were, same thing, they were originally $5. I don't know if you can see the price. It was originally $5. Can you see that? I don't know. I'm really bad. But anyway, $5. And I got about 30 of these. All different these are boys' boxer briefs, and these are the ones for the girls. There are 3 girls' underwear. I got them for 50 cents, so it's 17 cents a pair. And I got them in all different sizes, and I'm going to thread them in, and hopefully these kids abroad in wherever, Afghanistan, will have some nice warm clothes. One of the things that you should be definitely looking forward to, if you haven't or aren't already, is the after Christmas 90% clearance sale, which will be the last 2 years. It has been on January 1st. I got a lot of stuff from the Hearth and Hand collection, Joanna Gaines, which I gave to my son. Because he was moving to Washington, and he uses them in his apartment. They were the $6.99 glasses were 69 cents. They were dark green. He just graduated from Notre Dame, so that's kind of like his color scheme. I got him blankets. I got him all kinds of. I don't have one close, but all of his plates were from this collection, and they were all 90% off. I did get these. There were several of these. These were from the same collection. This was originally $6.99. It's this tartan plaid fabric, which I will use somehow. I'll use that to tie up a gift of some sort. And here's another one, just a generic cream and black. I wanted to show you. And this is another example of looking beyond and thinking outside the box. One of my, first of all, this was something I don't remember when this was from, to be honest with you. It may have been Christmas. It says, "We are family." And this is a mug that I gave to my husband, actually. And I put some pictures of my kids in it or something. But it was originally $6, and I got it for 60 cents. And it's a mug, and it's fun. But honestly, one of the things I love more than anything is what I'm going to show you. And I got these a year and a half ago. I bought a whole bunch of them, and I actually used some of them as gifts. These were $3.50. They're called flour sack towels. And I actually use these. This is what I love about them. First of all, they're unbelievably soft, and they're kitchen towels. But I love where I live. that it's cold in January and February. I don't love that. I don't love the fact that it's cold in January and February. But what I love is that you can use a snowflake theme well beyond Christmas where I live. Maybe not in Florida, but where I live, you can use these. And so that's a good thing. These were 35 cents. They're really, really pretty, and I really like them. So that makes me happy. So that's the kind of thing. Now let me see. I told you about the glasses. Oh, the other thing I did get is a couple years ago, the Halloween they had these leaf bags, we call them, the collection bags, where up in the Northeast where I live, you put your bag, your leaves out on the sidewalk, on the street, and they will come if they're in leaf bags, or or they will suck them up, or they'll take them away. But they had the leaf bags, and they were 5 or 10 of them for $5 originally. Well, they eventually went down 90% off, which was 50 cents for 10 of them, which was 5 cents each. I bought, all these people were just leaving them there, and I was like, well, they're just leaf bags. I don't care that it has, and they had pumpkins, a couple of pumpkins all over them. I don't really care that it has that it had a few pumpkins on them. I mean, you put it out in the fall anyway. So I guess people were like, oh, that's for Halloween, you don't want to do that, but I don't care, and I used them up. Soaps, which I mentioned, this one soap. Soft soap usually goes on sale, 90% off. You have to always make sure you look at stuff. They had something called, Myers goes on sale, usually 90% off. Toothbrushes go 90% off. There's so many things. I mentioned that, the gift sets have been going on anywhere between 70 to 90 in the last couple of years. The other thing I wanted to mention was the clothing. I'm like 50-50. When you have younger kids, you can buy in advance, and you can buy them like a 4T set or 6X set. As my kids have gotten older, they don't want to wear the stuff, but I will always get a pair of pajamas if I can. I've also gotten some cute items for me that are like novelty items. I had this one dress that I paid $1.49 for it. I think it was $2.49. I think it was originally $24.99, and it's got candy canes all over it. And every year I wear it to my son's. It's like a festive day, and I work the candies thing at where he goes to school, and it's kind of fitting in the theme. And for $2.49, I have a Christmas thing. It makes me happy. Anyway, I think I'm done. I don't think there's much more to do. Thank you for the people who have said nice things. I know I talk quickly. I know I'm not good at looking into the camera, which I have to do more. That's been some of my critiques. That is not the correct time. This clock is not the correct time, so don't. If you're going to ask me about that, I think I've covered everything. I actually wrote some notes down because I was like, oh, I forgot to mention that. Oh, I forgot to mention that. But my big 2 points were I wanted to show you what things I've gotten at the Halloween sale. Oh, and I did want to say one last thing, which was as I've gotten more and more into the shopping, and I tried really to stay away from the junk, but I did get one thing, which I'm going to show you here, and I might return this. And this is when it's like one of those weird things, because you're like, oh, should I return that or not? This was originally $1.50, and I don't know if it's going to show up on this, but like when you press that button, it gets like, this skull gets all weird and cool. But again, I'm not sure I'm going to keep this. I showed Lily. She was thrilled, and then she kind of walked away. So I think that it's already used. I've gotten my $1.50's worth. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. I am going to be spending the next couple weeks getting stuff done. I'm also getting ready for the holidays and cleaning up my house, which is always a problem. And hopefully getting some more videos up. I have gone thrifting a lot, actually probably too much, and I have to start putting things up. So I'm going to focus on that for the next couple of weeks. And thank you for watching my video. I'm really excited to, my next one will probably be about the 90% off holiday shopping at Target. So I don't have any clever bells and whistles, and I don't have any fun music, but I'm just going to say thank you for watching, and then I'm going to lean over, I'm going to turn this off. My daughter laughed at me last time about this, the way I have it.